Alright guys, sorry I'm a little bit late today. It was absolutely gorgeous outside and I went to the zoo. So yesterday I was out all day camping and you probably can't see it in the light, but look. I'm getting a tan! I've never gotten a tan before and I'm so excited. I know, no excuse, no excuse. I know. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's so exciting because I've never had a tan before, ever. Like, usually, hey, Moose! Usually, like, all that happens is I burn really, really bad, and then I go back to being super pale. And so I'm really, really excited. I'm not. I kept putting on a ton of sunscreen, and it's like this 30 FPF that's supposed to, like, help you get a tan, but at the same time, I just kept putting it on and putting it on and putting it on, so... Usually, yes. Usually I do just turn red, so this is so much better. Hawaiian Tropic? Oh, Lord. That's, like, only SPF 6, though. I don't know if that would actually work for me. Just because I'm so fair-skinned to begin with, you know what I mean? But how dark are you usually, Cass? Hi, Maurizio. You just burned, too? I mean, I'm getting there. Hey, Grave, welcome back. I know skin cancer is bad. And it's just crazy because the past 3 days, I've been, like, so excited about streaming and, you know, getting ready and trying to really do well with stream. And then and then it's been absolutely gorgeous and I'm like, okay, I have to go outside. Okay, I have to go, you know, out to a campsite. Okay, I have to go hiking. Like, it's been crazy. Well, no, I know, but, like, with SPF 6, wouldn't you have to keep putting it on? Like, if it's really hot out and that's all you have, like, I thought the rule of thumb was, like, you know, I've been using 30. So I thought the rule of thumb was, if you have 30 and it's really, really hot out, you should put it, like, keep reapplying it, like, every 30 minutes. Although I just kept reapplying mine like crazy. Graphics are bad in the story. That's what Yuzan always tells me, Megs. Hey, Halson, what's up? Yeah, it really is. Oh, yeah, your tan. Yeah. Don't rub it in, Cass. Don't rub it in. Unbalanced? What do you mean unbalanced? Being outside or the tanning lotion? Alright. There's so much... Oh, for those of you who weren't here, the last stream I did was Friday, which I don't normally stream on, but we didn't have D&D, so I streamed. And I got to Kugane, and I met Hancock, who has been kind of walking me around, showing me everything, and I did my first dungeon here too, which was pretty cool. Alright, there's much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral lights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. Oh, yeah. So yesterday, one of the places that I went to was a brewery. And thank you so much for the follows, guys. I didn't even see one come up. There we go. J Muscleman, thank you so much for the follow. And thank you for the host fetch games. I appreciate it. It's alright, Cass. I'm just messing. You can, and there's actually a reason for that. So... my lower back has been hurting really, really bad. And the only way it feels good when I sit now is to sit with one of my legs up on my chair. So I literally have this leg all the way up and I have like my other leg just down on the chair. And that's the only way that it feels good for my back to sit. So like sitting at all right now is just absolutely horrible for me. So yeah. Hi, Muscle Man. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, so yeah, yesterday, one of the places that I went to was Beacon Skiff, and it's like a brewery, and they have like these general stores where you can buy like handcrafted stuff, like things made with honey or pastries or whatever, and they have all of these drinks and stuff there too. So they have hard cider, they do their own gin, they do their own vodka, and so I had to try their tropical vodka. And normally I don't drink very much, but when I do, they do have the best cider. But when I do, it's vodka soda double lime. So that's what I was having yesterday. Yeah, I thought about getting a heat pad. I was going to yesterday and then I forgot. But when I was out around the fire, which I can show you guys some pics too. When I was out around the fire, it wasn't so bad. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but I'll try to show you anyway. Hold on. So this, if you can see it, hopefully, was me sitting next to the fire. So that didn't hurt so bad. And then I was grilling. So I don't know if you guys can see that very well. And if you're not following me on all of my social media, I have that up on there too. Hey, thanks for the follow, Saul Good. What's up? Saul Good like Saul Goodman. And then today, I went to the zoo, and you can see the snow leopards were actually holding each other. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Like, one of them in the back has his head and his paw on the other. And then I got a good one of a red panda, too. That I was really excited about as well. It was one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. And I was so excited because I was like, usually when you go to this zoo, sorry guys, I'm still posting them, going live on a couple of things. Usually when you go to this zoo, you can see the snow leopards, but they're always asleep in the back. You never actually get to see them moving around. So it was cool because I walked around a second time and you could actually see them walking around. And then usually for the red panda is like never out or it's sleeping. Like you never get to see it because it's usually either too hot or too cold for it. So it was actually really cool to go and see the red panda. It was really exciting. Bro leopards. They really do have the best set of animals. Have you gone since they redid the like all of the areas? Like they redid the walkway near the elephants and it looks really, really good. All right, let's continue on. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present you to our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, come, right this way. You forgot about stream? I know, I almost forgot about stream too, so it's okay. I was literally outside, and I was at the zoo, and then it was like 1:36, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get home to stream, at least for a little bit, like... So I got home right at 2, and I turned everything on, and then I just had to, because I was wearing big aviator sunglasses, which put marks on the sides of my nose. Oh, I'll finish this after the cinematic.
Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but my cat's coughing in the background, so I'm sorry about that.
Which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
The bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Oh, great. An expression of his heartfelt contrition. Hey, Viscus, what's up? Oh, 2 years ago? Oh, snap. You should totally go. So they redid... So instead of just having the area where you go see the elephants and keep walking towards the wolves, they created this whole huge wooden walkway. And so you can go down towards the elephants, or you can come back up and take the walkway all the way down toward where the wolves are. So it's more of like a circle rather than a horseshoe. I had a great time at the zoo. It was awesome. Until you saw me online? Oh, snap. Well, hey, that's what friends lists are for. Hey, John, what's up?
Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity.
Hey, Void, what's up?
By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests.
Oh, of course it does.
Assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
Of course it does. Of course, for some reason, when we show up, they always need our help.
I will not bother to offer a denial.
And
we
he
have the
already
right
knows
of it.
why we're here.
To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugane.
Oh, really? That's how you pronounce it? It's Rugadan? I thought it was Rogadan. I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time.
Are you sure?
Everyone is fabulous looking. I love Lisa's new
Quite.
outfit.
They came here aboard a company vessel, you see.
Plot armor of
However,
convenience
they
plus
encountered
1.
difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea. Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
I love how nobody knows that this area of the world is so expansive. He's like, the Ruby Sea, and we're all like, oh, okay. Decorating your new house? Nice. And Crystal Tower? I should do
We
that again
are
at some
here
point
in
before the
Kugane,
expansion.
The sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast.
Okay, so we're here.
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Othard in Yansha.
Yanja.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they
Oh,
must
I see. It's
first
called the
cross
Ruby Tide.
Sea. Alas,
Okay.
this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
So have we come across the Confederacy yet? Sorry guys, still posting that I'm going live.
Said maritime collective
Not
is
yet?
known
Okay.
for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
What did I name my chocobo? I named mine Blast after Blast Hard Cheese because
Now,
I'm
as
the
I'm
owner.
sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25
Unless I hear
years
it said a lot.
past,
Oh, okay.
at
I was
which
just gonna
time
say, I
the
was like, I've
Empire
called it
saw no
Rogadan
value
so
in
many
controlling
times.
the Ruby Sea,
And nobody has corrected
and
me.
thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy.
I have been saying it right? Okay. It's just weird. Hey, Skizzo, I am doing amazing. How are you? Yep, so they added the huge building next to the elephants, but they also added a huge new walkway next to the elephants too, and it's just gorgeous. I should have taken a picture of it, but I have no
The
more
recently
space on my
appointed
phone right now.
acting Imperial
So I have to
Viceroy
get rid of
Doma
stuff.
Had other ideas, however.
Well, put
She
stuff on my
has
computer
formally
anyway.
condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this
Jeez.
pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Well, I guess it really is good that we showed up, huh? We can take care of the Confederacy and the Ruby Tithe.
No wonder they struggled to
Like how
secure
US and
passage
UK.
to Doma.
Yeah, that's true.
What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
Except when you're me and you pronounce things completely wrong in game and add letters or take away letters. That's even better. And people just let you do it.
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
Oh yeah, it's all good, Cass. Have
I say
fun.
we follow in Yugiri and
Hopefully it's
Gosetsu's
outside.
footsteps
It is
and attempt to
absolutely
secure
gorgeous out
passage to
today.
Doma
The
for
sun is
ourselves.
shining. It's like
We will need to
85
cross the sea
degrees.
in any case.
Have fun,
We
love.
may learn
And
something of
hopefully
their
I'll see you
whereabouts in
back
the
tomorrow.
process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you.
100
No
degrees?
quid
Holy
pro
crap.
quo, I assure you.
Okay, well maybe you
The
might
chairman
not
was
like being
most
outside as
insistent
much
that
as I do
aid
then.
you to the best of my ability.
Oh god. That smile is just so conniving. Like, if you didn't know any better, you would think that he's telling us all of this for some sort of extra plan that he already has to, like, hand us over to the Confederacy. It's very smug that you just get what you're saying. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that, Sergey. I don't do it as much, like, IRL. Like, for things that I see every day, I am actually kind of like a grammar Nazi, and I get annoyed when other people don't pronounce things correctly or use correct diction. It really annoys me. It's so bad. Like, one of our title clerks will always say them ones instead of saying those or these. She'll say, I'm working on them ones. And I'm like, I'm going to strangle you. Oh, 90 degrees, but feel like 100. Oh, gotcha. Well, have fun. And yes, I do hope to see you later. It's been raining all week. I mean, I like the rain too. I love being out and everything. But like I said, I've never gotten color like this before. And I'm just really, really, really proud of it. So I want to be outside like as much as possible now. Plus, I haven't gone fishing yet. And I really want to go fishing and legit camping as well. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him at all. He does not look like some guy that should be trusted. I don't know. I'm still like sweating too. I'm sorry, guys. If I look like I'm glistening, it's because I'm definitely sweating. Alright, it would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Hey, thanks for the follow, Hikari. What's up? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would seem best suited for the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. She's like, yay! Alright, while she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alice and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. I was gonna say southern district and then south. That too, Gwyd's absolutely right. I forgot that it was, that we were letting chat name it. That's so great. Especially considering who his boss is. I feel like I haven't seen who his actual boss is, but still. I've actually never gone ocean fishing. I've only gone like in creeks and ponds and stuff. And hey, it's alright. As long as you park the motorhome in the wilderness, in my opinion, you're camping. I have met him. Who is it? Hey, MMO, what's up? Oh, wait, was it Teleji? Oh, Lolorito. Gotcha. Those are beautiful portraits. Looks like it's you and me, Xandri. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. Oh yeah, let's go. Right, I remember he got split in two. Raban killed him. I get those two mixed up. It's so bad. I did miss the wedding. I slept in. I actually, I was up at, I woke up once at 8 a.m. and then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up again at 9, and then I fell back asleep, and then I didn't wake up until 10:30, and then I talked to everybody in Discord and said that I was finally awake, but then I fell back asleep, so I didn't actually get up and motivated until 11:15, and that's when I started to go outside and went to the zoo. You did too for a little while, and I feel so rude saying that because it's like me calling all of the Lalas the same. Hey, Cryolite, what's up? Wow, Alphino's sketches are so, I don't know how to put it, but they're very, well, see for yourself. I saw the sketch already. That is a really good sketch, though. They're all evil. Well, I just feel like that jerk, you know, that like sees someone that's like from a different country or something, or you know has different culture and gets the two people mixed up, and then people are like, wow, that's rude and racist. And I'm like, I'm not that person, so I don't want people acting that way. He does have serious talent. He should put it to some good use. Hey, Mass, what's up? Potato field? Okay. It's actually really funny that you guys call Lala's potatoes, because one of the things that I actually always joked about was potato gameplay. And so it's kind of funny because I kept thinking about putting my title as like Potato Plays FF14, you know, being silly. But I can't, because people will think that I play a Lala, you know, rather than just having potato gameplay. Worked with twins for a few years. Really? I have I actually have twin half Japanese cousins. So when they were, probably until they got to be 6 or 7 years old, I couldn't tell them apart. And then one of them was a little bit smaller because he had a lot of complications at birth. And so he ended up being smaller and a little less muscular and a little shorter, whereas the other one ended up being like a little taller and like more like broad. So I can tell them apart now, but back when they were younger, I couldn't tell them apart at all. And they used to fool teachers too. Like they had the same teachers until they were in like 3rd or 4th grade. And then they got split up, and they didn't like being split up, so they thought it would be fun to swap teachers and see if they noticed, and they didn't, and I guess they got in really big trouble. Yeah, no, exactly, Jason. Once you get to know them, you're like, I can't believe it. Like, there were 2 twins in the grade ahead of me at school, too. And a lot of people can't believe how anyone can tell them apart, but you get to know their personality, you know? Your second long-term girlfriend was a twin? Oh god. Wait, I kind of want to know how chaos ensued. Punt all the Lalas. I do. I love 14 so far, but it's just so rich in story and dialogue that sometimes I find it hard trying to decipher when I should really be speaking to chat and when I should be reading the dialogue or reading it to you guys. So I've been kind of testing the water, seeing what everybody likes. If they like me reading the dialogue, if they just like me reading it to myself and coursing with chat, and then still having the cinematics up when there's dubbing and try not to talk through that, stuff like that. And at the moment, like, I know I should put stuff up on the auction house, but I'm just selling some stuff real quick and talking to some people because this area is gorgeous, and I didn't really get to know anything about it the other night when I actually got here, so I'm just kind of looking at everything. And getting all of the aetherites. I hope so too. And I appreciate any feedback too. Like, I really do. Nobody's going to offend me. So if you guys are like, hey, Zan, you know, your voice is sounding a little scratchy, you haven't shut up in like 20 minutes, I won't mind. I'm getting close to a close part of the story? Alright. I'll keep going with the MSQ then. Just as I get up there, I'll grab all of the aetherite. This is just a really, really, really gorgeous place, though. Like, I love the music here. I love how, like, the light hits some of the buildings and casts a shadow, but the colors are so vibrant, it's gorgeous. Hey, Captain Crunch, what's up? Kugane Extreme, you mean the all of the movements at the top tower? Oh, no, I know, Jason. It's just like, when I used to stream WoW, I used to read out loud every single quest to everybody. And so, like, everybody loved it because, well, it's different because it wasn't as much dialogue. It was just a little text box. But everybody was like, you know, I never read these myself. So now I understand, you know, why you have to go kill these trogs. Or I understand why you have to collect troll ears. Or, you know, something of that nature. Like, it gave meaning to it when I was doing it, you know? So it was kind of cool. But here I just haven't found, like, that happy medium yet. But I feel like doing what I've been doing has helped me learn the story a bit more. Or at least be able to pay more attention, so I'm getting the names down. Like, I feel like even if you paid attention to every single thing, the names would be really tough to begin with. I went the wrong way. Well, that too, John. So hopefully you'll still want to check out the stream even when, Shadowbringers comes out. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Blackened. What's up? How was your stream? Let me get you a shout out. Only because I feel like all of my mods right now are actually playing the game too, so. Even main story stuff you missed? Aw. Well, hey, I can help out. I can be a bud. Yeah, exactly, Crylite. It's amazing. That and all of the gear, too. Like, it seems like they did that with the gear as well. Oh, wow. I love these. Like, look at this. Just all of the artwork on the walls. But it also makes me think of that Simpsons episode. You know how, like, they go to Tokyo? I think they go to Tokyo. But they go to Japan anyway. And they're in the hotel room. And you're supposed to slide the door over, and it's like this paper-ish type material, and it has like all of the designs on it. And they open the door, and then Homer just like goes to the panel next to it and just walks through the paper and like just strips the paper open. It's so bad. But it always reminds me of that. Oh, it's all good, Gwyd. I know that everybody's doing stuff, and I had a moment, so. Short but good? What did you stream? Sneaking in while you take a break from making videos? Oh, snap. I appreciate that so much, Captain Crunch. You are amazing. But yeah, that's what I was saying is everybody's like, I'm so excited that I get to relive the game through you. And I'm like, well, so when Shadowbringers comes out, you're still going to hang out and see my reaction to that, right? Like, you're not just going to play that for yourselves. It does love its small details. You are absolutely correct. Alright, come on, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is not that the mystical waters of the Bokaisen hot springs can... I'm going to the hot springs? No, hey. Forget the sketch. Let's just go to the hot springs. Oh, hell yeah. Aw, you poor thing. Does it have like a ridiculous, I don't know what the term for it is in 14 and WoW you would normally say like drop rate %, but is it just like, does it have a really bad drop rate? Do I have a bathing suit? I don't know. I don't think so. And he can't even tell us because they have, like, a don't ask, don't tell policy, apparently. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the Sekisei Gumi may demand otherwise. I am sorry, but there is naught I can do. Well, it's not, but I was just really excited because everybody was talking about it on Friday. And I was like, oh my god, I got to the hot springs. You can get one from the Vet Rewards in New Grid. A bathing suit? Is that the only way to get a bathing suit? Wait, Wait, can't I just go in there in my clothes? Like, would it really ruin the rest and relaxation? I wanna go in there. It's so pretty! Yes, psh. I have seen some anime. I've seen all of Death Note a few times, Vampire Knight a few times, and if it impresses you, hey, thanks for the follow, Inferno Dragon, what's up? If it impresses you, I know the words, just about all the words to the opener of Vampire Knight. Futatsu no Kudo to Akai Sumi, by On Off. I was jamming to that yesterday in the car, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look it! You can see the ship out here. It's pretty. And I've seen Oran High School Host Club. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a rule, but now it makes sense. There is either a beach or a hot springs in something. Like in Oran, they go to, it's like a theme park that one of the members of the host club's family owns. Love Kugane, it's gorgeous. It's either market board or seasonal events. Well, rip. Look at it, it even has like areas for towels and baskets for clothing. It's so pretty. The Moonfire Fair event will be coming out soon. You can get a swimsuit then. Oh, okay, I'll do that. And Mog Station. Gotcha. I love how I ask if it'll ruin the immersion and Slayer's automatically like, yes. Doesn't say any more than just yes. It would. Shisui of the Violent Tides. At the end of summer? And is it like a big event? Like, what kind of stuff do you do and what kind of, like, prizes are there? Of course you have a bathing suit for your cat girl. I have to get a really sexy one. And then have my character Fantasia into a bunny. I'll be so sexy in my little string bikini. She has such a cool eye patch. What? I want an eye patch like that. Go to the next dungeon or something? Oh, alright. That sounds great. I will write you down. Next dungeon. I don't even know how far I am from the next dungeon. Hey, Aaron, what's up? A jumping puzzle over the water? Oh, jeez. That would be pretty crazy to watch me do because I'm really, really, really bad at jumping puzzles. So if that's indeed what it was, like, I would have to take part in the event because it's an event, right? But, oh my god, I would be so bad at it. Hey, Blackwing, what's up? It happens in every time in Costa del Sol. Ooh. And you grill fish, too? See, that's what I want to do outside, like, IRL. I want to get some fish and grill it. Actually, speaking of fish, I got, a bunch of... Oh my god, what is it called? Not Slim Jims. Like that dry beef stuff. Oh my god, why can't I think of it? Beef jerky. So, oh my god, I don't know why I couldn't think of the term beef jerky. But I got a bunch of beef jerky. Yes, thank you. And there was... From Wegmans, you could get beef, but you could also get venison. And then there was, I can't remember if it was salmon or trout, but there was salmon or trout jerky as well. And it's actually really, really, really good. It's like, it was like maple salmon or something. Oh my god, it was really good. What does the Lionheart set look like? And stream is going amazing. I mean, I've only been on for like an hour, but it's still going really well. They'll let us know. Well, no, I know. I'm just saying if it is a jumping game, you guys will get to see me mess up. You're gonna be a bunny girl too? Alright, what's the different ones? There's like the mountain one, and it really is really good. They're your favorite race? I don't really know what my favorite race is in the Final Fantasy universe, to be honest. Rava and Vina. Gotcha. Alright, if I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. Hey, thanks for the follows, False and Castle, SC Castle. Anyway, thank you so much. A bunny, maybe I will do a bunny girl cosplay. Lalas. Look at her eye patch though, isn't that just so cool? Hey, Veltus, what's up? It's basically Squall's attire from Kingdom Hearts and FFA. Oh, okay, gotcha. And eventually I have to do that cosplay too. Alright. I see. And you are familiar with the ways of Hingashi? How we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. Well, I could be the chick Squall. Like, that's what my cosplay was going to be, was a Squall gender bender. So I would have, like, you know, the wig I used for Tifa and fix the lighting so it doesn't look auburn. And then I would do, like, the white half shirt, probably tank top. And then I would just need the jacket and the black pants, and I was going to make a gun blade, too. So I have to do that as well. Hey, Zensu. Not much, just more of the story. How are you, bro? Yeah, it's actually really, really great. It's nice that I actually want to play an MMO, False. That's what's the best part about it. Went to the Kingdom Hearts concert? Oh, that's awesome! And you saw Tetsuya Nomura? I'm actually excited. Isn't today the concert, the FF7 concert? For E3? On June 9th. I don't know what time, though. I wonder, does anybody know if they're going to have it be live? Because I would love to listen to that. Thinking of going? You should go! Oh my god, you should go and record it! Yeah, E3's been on. The Square isn't until tomorrow, though. I agree, Aaron. They do usually look better. Microsoft conference is on in an hour? Had a feeling. You finally know? How did they find out, Johnny? That's kind of crazy. Alright. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? Sure. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. Oh god. So this lady was pretty much saying, okay, I'll give you information on these people as long as if somebody looks for you, I can give them information on you. And I don't know if that was really a good deal to make right now. Because there's a lot of people that don't like us. Or a lot of people that are after us. Or a lot of people who don't understand us. So... Alright, as you wish, the two individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I'll provide you with the names of the captains, if you like. I love how she pulled something out of her pocket, but she didn't actually give us anything. She's like, oh, here. You've been a great help, Mistress Kotokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. Yeah, okay. Till she gives our information to somebody. A family friend had the same symptoms, a simple blood clot. Really? Oh my god. That's so sad. Ugh. But see, that's how a lot of people are, like, myself included. Like, something happens to me, and I wait until it gets, like, the worst it could possibly be, and then I go to the doctors, or the hospital even, depending on how bad it is. I'm just, like, so stubborn. So, I mean, I kind of understand. I mean, it's sad that it ended up taking her life, but I'm the same exact way. Tomorrow's the last live letter before Shadowbringers. And that's at 9, right? I have to get up there. You don't want to feel like you're bothering the doctors? Well, for me, it's just mainly like, I don't want to go if there really isn't that much wrong with me. And I know it sounds super stupid to say, but it's always usually like, for me, it's always a cold or allergies. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to go just for them to tell me that they can't really do anything for me, you know? It's annoying. There we go, found it. Darklight eye patch of aiming. Would I have to buy that off the market board, or... Hey, what's up, llama? The live letter is on Friday. Oh, okay. But they're doing their... their conference tomorrow, though. I just didn't know if people counted that as a live letter. She was dead within like 3 breaths. That's so sad. Yeah, the conference. That's what I said. Yeah, you can join the FC, of course. Do I have you on my friends list, Glaive? Hey, thanks for the follow, Ethereal. What's up, love? More so an announcement. That's true. I kind of assumed I would have to click on the item. I didn't think that I would have to talk to him first, but whatever. I'm on Siren. Brave Flocks, Hard, and... Oh, okay, gotcha. I think I actually have both of those unlocked on Hard as well. So I could get it at some point. Some conferences have been held already, yeah. I feel like it's been going on since Friday. What is your name on my friends list, Glaive? Yay! Oh, Glaive missed. Gotcha. There. Got it. I actually should have gotten some cleaning done today, but I didn't. And even after stream, I'm probably just gonna go back outside, so... yeah. Of course! EA did their play event yesterday. Oh, okay, gotcha. That would be awesome, Llama. I would love some help with it, if you wouldn't mind. Hey, Terry, welcome back. What's up? Not you, Siri. Alright, I need to find 2 more guys. Oh, there's one down here. Ah! You transferred to Krista. Oh, nice. I actually, now that you speak of it, I need to get rid of all of those people. I literally have like 30 people that are unable to retrieve, and I started getting rid of them the other day. And then I stopped, so I need to finish doing that. not you. Ah, alright. Have a good shower, Fetch. You mean sleepy time stream? You don't like EA stuff? I know, yeah. I mean, some parts of it are ridiculously clean. Like, the bathroom is pretty clean, except that after stream, I have to go and get some Drano and stuff. Because I don't know what has gotten into the drain in the tub, but it's pretty bad. And it's like, keeps getting a little bit backed up. So I'm gonna have to go get some Drano after stream. And more stuff to clean the kitchen. The fridge is really clean. And it's totally like... cleaned out and like wiped down and stuff. But I have to do laundry too. Yeah, no, I do actually use the foaming Drano. But it's just like the pipes and all of that stuff, and all of the drains here are just really bad to begin with. So like, regardless of how much Drano you put in, they still kind of suck. But you pretty much have to Drano it like every other day. It's so bad. Here you all. It catches hair and other things in a tub reel. Nice. Congrats on all the crafting. I have to do that too. I haven't done any crafting stuff. What do you mean, ew? I still have hair. Oh, of course not. Viscous, go ahead. But, like, I have a lot of stuff that catches it. It's just that they're just not very good to begin with. Like, I'm pretty sure that sometimes... Honestly, I just really need to get out of this apartment and finally get a house. Because sometimes the tub just, like, backs up when they do stuff out with, like, all of the pipes and everything outside. And it's just so bad because people sit there, like... We actually had to have a letter sent out through all of the complexes one day because people were flushing stuff like diapers. I mean, you really have to be told that you shouldn't flush a diaper? Like, yeah, exactly. I don't understand. Or like people were putting stuff like down the tub drain that shouldn't go down the tub drain, and so they actually had to have a notice, and they called everybody too. Hey, thanks for the follow, Expokil. I hope that's how you pronounce it. If not, I'm sorry. No, they're not on drugs. They're just stupid. And a lot of people out here just don't care. Like, as much as my apartment has always been safe, and I haven't really had to worry about a lot of stuff, except, like, the closet and the hall flooding, like I sent the picture to you guys, and stuff like that. But, like, I haven't had to worry about anybody trying to break in. I haven't had to worry about, like, really nasty people. But some of the bad stuff, like, is that people just don't care and they're really dirty. Like, some people will throw garbage out of their windows. Like, they'll leave trash on the ground outside. Or, like, their kids are all gross and they, like, lock them outside all day. And all they do is keep, like, trying to talk to you. Even though you, like, say hi to them, they act like you're being mean to them. And, it's just... It's not a good place to be, you know? And hi, nerd! And yes, people are gross. And yeah, the pizza box. But it's just... It's like one of those little things for me. And for me, it's like, that's one of the things where if I had a house, you know... My house would be spotless. You know, if I had a deck, I would paint it all the time. It would look gorgeous. I would do all the yard work all the time. I would be outside to do that all of the time. There wouldn't be any trash, you know, there wouldn't be any bottles. There wouldn't be loud, you know, really annoying music coming from upstairs. You know, I would take care of it because it's mine, you know? So I just can't wait. Not good neighbors. You're all moving into my house? But I'm sure, wifey ya? Like, with my apartment, it's that it's not like a really, really nice area. It's kind of like, it's not necessarily like a slumlord, but it's not like a really nice apartment complex either. You know, like one that you have like a really nice pool or stuff like that. Like it's just a crappy apartment building that was what I could afford at the time, and I just haven't left yet. So, and they allow pretty much any riffraff in as long as they can pay their rent. And that's the bad part. And you have a lot of people who like would work the grounds, or who are supposed to pick up the trash, or are supposed to mow the lawn, or you call for anything that happens like maintenance, but they don't actually do anything. It's just really like, one time we had a guy who was supposed to come here. I think I've talked about this on stream before. He was supposed to come and check all of the plugs here. I have to get rid of stuff in my inventory. And he somehow caught the plug in the bathroom, like the outlet, on fire, and then tried to douse it with towels that were hanging up in the bathroom, and then threw the towels in the tub and put water on them. Like, that's how much of idiots these maintenance people are. So, like, now, even if they try to knock on my door for something, like putting on, you know, an AC cover, or fixing the AC, or checking on anything, I refuse to let them in the apartment. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Don't come in here, please. We're set. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. So if I had a better one, I would like the convenience of not having to go out and pick up certain things and, you know, do whatever, but it's just because of where I am. Hey, Poggerwick. Bleh. Welcome back, bro. What's up? If they allow any riffraff? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, honestly, if I did move out of state, I was probably going to look at someplace like either Texas or Utah. Apparently, like the highest mean of prices for buying a house in Utah is like 100,000, and here it's like 150,000. But our standard of living, especially because of New York City, is pretty high to begin with. But it's not even close to as high as California, that's for sure. You could do a better job of the YouTube video next to you. Yeah, they need some electrical safety training. They need some kind of training. I don't think they got any training to begin with. I think they were kind of just thrown in here and just told to go at it. I'm in New York, not New Jersey, no. I mean, I'm not in this city, but I am in New York. Oh my god, look how cute this little dude is. Look how cute he is. Relatively cheap in Pittsburgh. Yeah, actually, Yuzian was talking about New Jersey because that's where he's from. And he was saying that it's not so bad there either. Oh yeah, Johnny? Maybe. It is. It's the most expensive. And then what's even worse is because it is the most expensive, it raises the standard of living all around for everybody else in the state. So, like, that's why, you know, taxes are higher. It's just, it's so bad. I'm not saying that it's not a horrible place to live. I'm saying it's quite a bit of money than it would be if I was in somewhere else. I actually love the environment. Like, I love being outside. I love how green it is. I love experiencing all of the seasons. I love having, like, waterfalls, like, you know, walking out for 10 minutes away from the apartment complex and having, you know, all of these crazy waterfalls. It's mainly just the bigger cities that are really not nice. I know, I do need to clean it up. I do. Aw, don't be mean to the birds. 27 years. But it's not necessarily just the affordable thing. It's that I don't want to deal with the types of people that are in this city. Why does she look like she hates him? She was just staring at him. He is too cute. You find me in good spirits through your rudeness, I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. He's not freaky, he's cute. I actually have family out in Arizona. Wait, what's wrong with Michigan? I know, that is. She was like, what the F? She was just like staring at it all weird. I don't think she was expecting it to move and talk. Hey, True Dragon, what's up? Phoenix? My brother's actually just outside of Phoenix. He had a place in Glendale, and some of my family was in Tucson as well. Canada? Canada is gorgeous too. Aw, thank you so much for the sub, Steel Rain. I appreciate it. Mwah. And again, it's not that I dislike New York. It's that I dislike a lot of the people that I've come across in New York, which make it some of the experiences here very poor, especially the people that share the apartment complexes with me and the maintenance. And people are idiots. Never been. It's beautiful. Like, I was showing... Hang on, let me see if I can find a picture. I actually had a fire last night that I was showing everybody. And there are just tons of beautiful areas. Like, this is outside at Beacon Skiff, which is like a brewery that I was telling everybody about. And they do like hard cider and stuff like that. And all of the restaurants here are really amazing too. And I just love all of the seasons. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous when all of the leaves change. Oh, and here, this is a waterfall that's literally like 10 minutes from me. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So I do love where I'm from. I wish I didn't have to deal with idiots. I love how Gyoto automatically is like, yeah, I can give you a ship. No problem. When everybody else is like being so coy and weird about it. And then he's like, except you'll have to pay a lot. And the trip might not fare as well. No, moving wouldn't fix it, but it could fix a couple of the issues. Like having a house of my own and not having to deal with other people here. Yeah, that's where I am, Terry. Too many drunk people going there and dying. What did they do? Like, walk on top of the waterfall and fall off? Hi, Silent, what's up? What do you mean, hello, kind of? You don't like the brewery? Or did you mean, like, some of the areas around it? Steak sandwich sounds amazing. Or try to climb it, that makes sense. I mean, it's not so bad if you try to climb it sober. But yeah, there are idiots everywhere. Stay in the boonies of Wisconsin, but you have amazing cheese there. You're uber late. I mean, yeah, I've been on for like an hour. It's alright, I was late too. Oh, jeez. He's like, we need a decision. And they're like, well, we're not the only passengers. Can't we, like, figure it out? And he's like, yes, yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on the Tasogar Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes? He's not gonna, like, pull a fast one on us, is he? Or beat us up for our gil. Medium rare steaks are amazing. What's up, MMO? That is true. It does all depend on what flavor of idiot. No, you're fine. Tease me all you want. I would live in Oklahoma if it weren't for, you know, the flooding and the tornadoes. Hey, Tiny, what's up? Hugs. What? You don't like him? Does that re-face mean that he is a bad guy? Raspberry idiot? What's a raspberry idiot? I am watching. I went the wrong way though. Sorry guys, my allergies are bugging me a little bit today. My nose is a little stuffy and my throat's a little crashy. I was just asking. I was just curious. I mean, the quest is literally called It's Probably a Trap. So I'm just saying, it's probably a trap. Depends on the flavor of what, though? I forgot. Oh, the flavor of idiot? Well, that's what somebody else said. I wasn't thinking that anybody would be silly and say raspberry. It caught me off guard. Don't trust the cute fish. I think he's really cute. Yeah, I'm really allergic to cottonwood. And I feel like there's no way that people could just not be allergic to cottonwood because of how like fluffy the seeds are and they literally get everywhere. But like when I did all of my stuff for allergy shots back in the day, I found out that I was literally allergic to it. So, and I refuse to drive without my windows down and stuff. So, is this not where I'm supposed to be? Oh, there we go. So, all of the cottonwood like comes into the car from every single window and just goes like right into my face. I'm sure it is perfect. You should post pictures. The goblins of 14. Oh god. Oh yeah, definitely. I completely agree, Dragon's Venom. I mean, I'm definitely in a better area than I was. I was in like a very, very closed-minded, very small area that nothing was happening. And I was so excited to be one of the ones that actually got out and made something of myself. But I'm still not in the best place I could be. Don't have to worry about any of it. Flooding or tornadoes? What? How is that possible? Hey, Joheem, thanks for the follow. What's up? Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Othard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugieri. When did I start playing 14? A couple months ago. I believe I started in April. Aw, I'm sorry, MMO. So what exactly is wrong with your truck? Aw, you're so sweet, Steel. I appreciate it so much, though. Clear dandelions from your AC unit? Ugh, they're so bad. And those are like the same if you're talking about like all of those seeds from the like white puffy dandelions. That's exactly what cottonwood looks like. It's so bad. The LARP scene in Central New York? Yep. It actually is good. There's a couple of pretty crazy places where you can actually, I'm not exactly sure what area, but I know that there are some people who go and they literally fight with like medieval swords and axes and stuff and do like arena and stuff. And there's also the Sterling Renaissance Festival, which starts next month, and I'll be going to that because I've only gone once and I was really, really sick. So I haven't been able to go again and appreciate it. So I'm definitely going to that. I don't know what day though, but still. Yeah, I don't know how long Twitch holds my VODs, but I can definitely check it out and post it for you, Glaive. Aw, thank you so much, Blackwing. I appreciate it. Big hugs. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Hey, Fox, what's up? Let's go to the one in Texas. There's one in Texas, too? They have Guild Wars Weekly? Really? That's so cool. No river near the town? Oh, gotcha. But yeah, they go out and they wear like all of this armor, and I don't know how much like actual role playing they do, like talking wise, but they do actually, you know, fight. It's kind of neat. As well as the Steel Fighting Group. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, is the Steel Fighting Group. But what's SCA? And yeah, Sterling is gorgeous. I've only ever gone for the Renaissance Fair, but it was actually pretty crazy because you had to drive, like, I didn't think it was that far, but you literally drive into like nothingness for this fair. It's like this guy who literally bought a ton of farmland and didn't want to do anything with it. Like, he didn't want to grow things, he didn't want to farm. He decided to have the Renaissance Fair every year. And so you literally drive out for like ever into literally, it's just, there's nothing there. There's literally just trees, and then all of a sudden you come upon these like 2 towers and all of these flags and all of these people like at booths like waiting for tickets, and it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but it's fun. Society of Creative Anachronism. Hey, welcome back, Fetch. See, we only have one, but that would be amazing. All right, hold on. Let me check this out.
5 seconds.
Oh, that is so cool. See, that was kind of what I'm talking about with people going out and actually sparring. It's awesome. Tex Renfest. That's so cool. See, I'm all about the food and drink. When I look at stuff, I'm literally like, I want there to be good ale, and I want to be able to get a turkey leg, and that's it. Like, I could care less about anything else. I want ale and a turkey leg. And I want to drink the ale out of a mug. $15,000 people? That's so crazy. I'm totally writing that down. Do they let people, like, do you have to be a part of it to go watch, or can you just go watch? The US's largest Renfest. That's so cool. Then smash the mug on the floor. That's awesome, though. I believe you. I believe you, Halsend. Jousting is so cool. I wish I was good at that stuff. A Monster Hunter bar in Japan? That's so cool. You can just chill? Oh my god, I totally want to go. That's out of your hometown? Small world, dude. And I did receive your DM, MMO, so I'll definitely check it out. They let any riffraff in? Well, I was just curious. Alright, yes, that too is a misstep on their part. But it is not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Oh god. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he had found a willing captain. I mean, that makes sense, but it could also make sense that he's lying. There's a 14 cafe in Japan? Are there pictures of it, like of the interior and everything? It was so big. I can imagine it would have been that busy. Holy crap. No, I haven't done the Doma Castle dungeon. The only dungeon I've done so far was I was on the ship and I did the dungeon with all of the ghosts, and we crashed into land, and then we had to fight off everything to get it off of the ship, and then we came here to Kugane. Got footage of it? Oh my god, I have to see. Seriously, I want to go to Japan. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget that there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to our own. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Starbucks would be busy in general just because of how popular it is. But being right next to Disneyland, oof, it's so far away. Google Eorzea Cafe. All right, hold on. Eorzea Cafe. Oh, it is cute. And it even has all of the pastries to look like anything that you would see in FF14. And like all of the meals have like color added to them and flour and swords. Oh, it's so cool. I wonder if the stuff that they would give you there, I love how even the drinks are in like little flasks too, like you would buy potions and stuff. But I wonder if everything there is like stuff that you would eat in game. Yeah, you can post a link. Kind of like how you can get like the WoW cookbook and it has like everything that you can get in World of Warcraft in there, like braised boar ribs and stuff. Some of the culinary and crafted recipes, that's so cool. All right, let me check this out, Tiny. Yeah, this is the one I just looked at. It's so cool. Yeah, definitely. So, Zergy, when you went to Japan, where did you go? Like, what did you visit? So, Lise thinks that Gyoto is possibly working for the Empire. But that even if he is, that by talking to him and having him say that he's seen Yugiri and Gosetsu, that they might be in trouble. I'm sure there probably is. Akihabara? I probably just butchered that name. There's a table with PCs running 14 there. That's so, it really is 14ception. She's like, so if he is telling the truth, you know, it would be nice to, we can just pay him and be on our merry way, but if he isn't, we'll take him prisoner and I'll punch the crap out of him. I did say it correctly? Oh, good. They even have a cookbook? Oh my god, for ESO? Everything just sounds scrumptious. Was in Yokosuka in about 45 minutes from Tokyo. Oh, nice. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Solar. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be ready. I know. I keep talking to you guys so much. But it's just funny because before what I did was I still kept trying to talk to chat and I would keep like clicking through the dialogue, reading it a little bit to myself. But then I was like, you know, it would probably be easier if I talked to chat and then went back to the dialogue and then went back to chat, but still. I'm on Aether. I love how the questline is still called It's Probably a Trap. A Final Fantasy cookbook at this point? Yes, definitely. Since everybody else has a cookbook. Well, that's good, Johnny. I'm glad. I wish I had one that was close. I love how it's like literally right here. And I don't even have the one that I wanted to have, so I'm just gonna run. I don't even care. I'll get there. I could be a trap, you never know. I I wanted to be up, though. Gets trapped by chat. I do. I really do. It's not even funny. Like, I'm literally just so excited about what you guys are saying, and that chat is just so lively that all I want to do is talk to you guys. I can take in all of the sights of the city. I mean, I already do, so. Except that now I'm just running around in circles. I think I want to go back here this way, and then I can cross. Of course I love you guys. Yes, Siren Aether. To recreate game recipe in life? That would be amazing, though. Like, did they say if it actually really tasted good? Like, it would be cool to see, to have it look like that, but it would be really, really cool to have it taste good, too. Do they really? They do not. They really have chat for which toilets are occupied? No. Hey, thanks for the follow, Eversil. What's up? I mean, it's convenient, but still. There's a person that makes 14 food on YouTube. Ooh, let me see. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. A recipe reborn. How cute is that? We have to get that person more subscribers. That's so cool. It's full of weird things like that. Well, I mean, it's not even that weird. It's kind of cool. Oh, we're ready. Look at how it looks at night. It's just so gorgeous. I know, seriously, I'm looking at it like, oh, that looks scrumptious.
He's late.
Uh-oh. Is it really a trap? He is late after all. Hey, thanks for the follow, Z Phoenix.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This
Oh my
way, this
God.
way, quickly now.
I wasn't expecting that. Did you guys hear what he sounded like? He sounded like when they tried to, like, redo Yoda's voice. That is what he sounded like. That was so great. Oh my God. It is weird to us, but yeah, in Japan it makes sense. Come with me now, you must. Like, I can just imagine him saying that. And we all just kind of look at each other like, yes, it is a talking catfish. It's Kyoto. Hi, Luna. Oh, God. There's nothing here. There's no
Enough.
boat.
Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
Oh, God. That was really random, Monstrosities bot. Yeah, I'm so glad they did, yes. I'm also so glad that we trusted him without really knowing anything about him. Keep it as a pet? I think it's cute.
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
Oh, come on. I mean, I love how the quest the whole time was, it's probably a trap, and then this happens. Like, seriously? Seriously? About data mine script from the benchmark? Oh no, I haven't seen anything like that yet. I don't know if I want to spoil myself either. Oh, psh. But this was really cute. Sorry guys, my nose is so stuffy.
Just business.
Just business.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Oh God. Lisa's gonna kick the crap out of that little dude. my god, she really did punt him!
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
I love how we just got to this new area, and we're already causing trouble. It was perfect, wasn't it? He's gonna kick the crap. Oh, yep. Got punted. Hey, thank you so much for the host, Organic. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, we just got caught here in Kugane. And so now we have to race out of here. But thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Ah! He's a lot bigger than you thought? Yodo, you mean? Ah! I hit the wrong button. Wrong keybind, wrong keybind. And thank you so much for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. How was your stream, Organic?
Bloody places. Bloody places.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry I couldn't stay very long after that. I was so tired. I had to go to bed. Hi, Cleanzo. I got fish fry later. I think we're taking him prisoner. I don't think we're actually going to cook him. Race is a bit of an exaggeration. Dot them up and use Mage Ballad or Wanderers? Okay, gotcha. Alright, let me get the SO out. There we go. Just unlocked Dragoon? Nice. What out of all of the classes do you like the best so far? I have not bought a house yet, no. And honestly, like, the only class I've been playing is Bard, and I've been trying to learn what the actual rotation is. Seriously? Use smoke bombs to evade the patrols. Be warned that attacking the Sekisegumi will result in failure. Welp. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna fail this a couple of times. Oh, right, I did read that that was your first MMO. I played WoW for a very, very, very long time. So. Can I not use it? Why wouldn't it let me use it? There we go. Because I already attacked it. It wouldn't let me use it, though. Like, I kept clicking on it and it wouldn't work. It was a good reaction. It really was. But no, I actually started with WoW, and I played WoW for like 10 years, and then moved over to this, and it's pretty different. FF so far has kept my attention a lot more recently. I just wasn't having any fun with retail and endgame content, so. No, it's not Mountain Dew, it's lime sparkling soda water. Time to party. FPS, oh, gotcha. Yeah, Classic will be fun. It's just a lot of, I feel like for story and actually playing an RPG, it's great, but it's going to be a lot of auto-attacking things, though. Like, you really only get one ability. I feel like the hype will be real for a couple of months, and then everybody will go back to,
He's late.
to retail. Hey, Glitch, what's up? And yes, you did miss it, Gwyd, you did. But it's okay. You'll be able to see all of these things a lot more because I'm probably gonna fail at this like a million times. Aw, thank you so much for the sub, Organic. I appreciate it. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. Ah! Finally hit 60? Oh, good. I'm really glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm kind of irritated with the stream right now, but it's all good. I mean, not that the stream is going poorly, that my gameplay is probably going to be pretty poor. Because it's turning into a stealth game, and I have never been good at stealth stuff, ever. So it's going to take me a bit to get through this, I'm sure. Ah! It's the Metal Gear Solid quest? Yeah, it's bad. A close run thing? See, I don't even really know how it works. Like, I was told to split up, so I started to split up, and then 2 guys were on me, like, immediately. And I tried to use the smoke bomb, and it wouldn't actually let me hit the ability. So, yeah. I have no idea. You can just smoke bomb everyone? It wouldn't let me, though, unless I have to have them targeted into it. Maybe that was my problem. Because I was literally just hitting the ability. Oh, no, I know, Titan. You have to have them targeted? Alright, I'll try. So they say they're gonna split up. So we start to go this way. I don't even know which way it is to the Ruby Bazaar. That's what's even worse. You gotta have one targeted, just don't attack them? Okay, gotcha. Hey, Lasto, what's up? I'm gonna run out of smoke bombs, I'm just saying. East is my objective. Okay. How do you know where your objective is? I feel like I went the wrong way. Follow the curious Kugane? I don't see a turtle! Where is this turtle supposed to be? Oh, there he is. Found him. Found him, found him, found him. I see him now. I just didn't see him at first. Oh, I did it! Yay! I did go past him. I didn't even realize it. Oh my god. Thank God, you guys. Holy crap. Only stealth mission in the game? Oh, God. See, this and jumping, I'm so bad at. He's so cute, though. Oh, my God, look at him. He's still twitching.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Are these the Susano guys? Thank you. It only took me 2 times. He's so cool. I want to buy that guy for a playable race. And why is he helping us? Like, he just kind of saw us and started helping us. I know. Everybody tells me I should do it. I mean, at some point I want to do Kugane Tower just to say that I did it, you know?
Road. You there, Kujin. We seek 4 foreigners. 1, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu.
A brutish woman. Ooh, beer braised seafood sounds amazing. Like Dishonored and Styx. They're a beast tribe you can be friends with? They're so cool. I just want to play one.
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were. Making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many
Why
thanks,
is he
good sir.
lying for us, though? Well, definitely. We'll have to do it together. You can glam as one? I want to. You can get it as a reward? Oh, cool.
With me. I cannot have gone far.
I am watching. This guy's a total bro. Do we
All
find
is
out why,
well.
though, I hope?
The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think. You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
I love how everybody keeps offering their help. And even though he just lied for us, like, we're still skeptical because of what happened with Kyoto. The shells are more like backpacks in the face. Oh, that is cool. I thought he was like a legit turtle. Of course he has an
You
agenda.
are returned. And with guests, I see.
I will have to look at it closely.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and
She's so
Setsu.
BA now. She's like, we've brought the Namazu who betrayed us.
Well done, you.
When he wakes
When
up,
I
we'll just
saw
beat
the
him up.
Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did
There's a
begin to
tie-in with
worry,
this
but
turtle?
I see my fears
Oh,
were
no, I haven't
misplaced.
played 11. I wonder if there's like a video on YouTube where somebody goes into all of the ties of this stuff, though. Hey, John Bell, thanks for the follow. What's up? The Newman Philia? Yeah. She is done with taking crap. She's really coming into
Actually,
her
if it
own.
weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
Oh, it is a backpack. And that is like a helmet. But does he still look like a turtle underneath the helmet? Ace Asher? It goes well. Is it Clothova? They did fix it, by the way, in the video. I didn't even notice it, and I had the whole
Was my
template up
pleasure.
that said the Twitter handles.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Actually, it's the first time I've heard anybody say it in stream, so it was original. Really? You don't like the English voice acting? I don't think it's terrible, but I haven't listened to the Japanese either, so. The turtle's glammed up. Alright, I'll write that down. Ace Asher. Okay, I'll look into it. And thank you guys so much for the follows. What's up? You never noticed that either? The turtle is on fleek, and she might be proud. I mean, you've impressed me.
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure.
Of course, they're not so pure.
I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity.
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader.
He
to
ain't so
make
bad.
my
I know,
fortune.
but still.
Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path.
Oh, okay. So he's of the blue, so he doesn't serve the Empire.
Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Aw, so he
Quid
just
pro
wants to
quo,
do
is it?
right by his people
Well,
and
there
be
is no
able to
denying
do
that we
fair
owe you a debt.
trade.
What
That's
say you,
not
Hancock?
bad at
Will
all.
you consider doing business with our
I know, I do
entrepreneurial
too,
friend
Palgear.
here?
I do too. Blues equals bros. I know, everybody's been saying that. I'm excited. I will do Beast Tribe stuff with them later on. I just have to remember, there's just so much stuff to do.
Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir.
Or shell to shell. It's so cute, though.
Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not?
And he has
I
a
have
ship.
a ship you can use.
It's our lucky day.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
I love how he's doing like his little hand motion to say that he has thanks and gratitude, but it kind of looked like he was gonna slap him for a second. Aw, Misty, thank you so much for the resub. Not famous, but I cannot believe how far we've gotten. It's crazy. And I bow to you as well. Their Beast Tribe quests are a great way to... Oh, level other jobs to 60? Awesome. Aw, thank you so much for the bits. You are so sweet. Many people have that urge. Well, did you see him? He's like... But thank you so much. And thank you for the follow, Master Caro. Maester Caro. But yeah, it's just really amazing to see how far we've come, especially really recently. Like, it's just... The stream is ridiculous. It's amazing now. You guys are... I mean, it was always great. We always had great chat, but just... I don't know. It's just crazy. First slap Alpha Node DLC. The stream is poppin'. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't. I was #1 on your YouTube recommended? That is so cool! And it's amazing, just like... Everything that we did with Work to Game and having that video was probably the best thing ever. Like, they came across me and asked me to do it thinking it would be fun. And I was like, you know, I can't wait to just talk like crazy, you know? And just have fun and be silly. And it ended up being one of the best things ever. It's so cool. And I can't wait to get my YouTube up, you know, and actually post videos on it. So it's crazy. No, it's not Mountain Dew. I thought I had said that it was just... It's just Wegmans sparkling water, lime flavored. That's all. I don't really drink soda like that. Yeah, that's what both Brian and Chris were saying, that they've been going to FanFest and they've been meeting a lot of people, and it's crazy to have people want to meet them, you know? They're like, we go to these things and people actually know who we are, and it's just the coolest thing. Maybe someday I'll have that effect too. Wegmans is amazing. Oh, you weren't here. Gotcha. But they're both really chill and they're both super nice. And if anybody has a moment, definitely check out their Twitch and definitely check out their YouTube. And if you get into our Discord for the stream, I actually have a channel up that lets you know whenever one of their podcasts is put on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, that's awesome too. Isn't that a god thing in Asia? I think it is, but I'm honestly not sure. I have not brushed up on my culture in a long time. What's Wegmans? We actually have a burger bar at the Wegmans here, and it's one of my favorite things. And what I really wish they would do is they have this outside seating area, and yesterday I went there and they were doing samples of something on a grill, But I think it would be absolutely amazing if in the summer they had the burger bar be outside and grill the burgers out on that grill. It would be so great. But Wegmans is literally one of the best things. 4 deities that represent the 4 cardinal directions. Oh, really? New York. And yeah, I don't know. Zargan usually does his own stream on Sundays. I'm not sure if that's where he is right now, but usually he does. And I'm not sure about Mystic. He's probably out catching some rays since it's gorgeous outside. West is called Biako. No more for you? Aw, really? That would definitely be one of the things I missed. And yes, I think Yuzan's at work. Normally, obviously, you guys know streams are usually like 7 to 11 or so, or 7 to 10, depending on when I get hungry. So today is supposed to be kind of like an EU-friendly stream, so that everybody who, you know, doesn't get to view my stream during the week can come in and view it on the weekends, so. Maple onion burger, that sounds amazing. A lot of the Oriental countries have crossovers with myths and legends. See, that's so cool. It really is. And I love a lot of, like, Viking stuff. I think that's my favorite type of thing that people can integrate. Like, in Legion? I think it was in Legion. They had a lot with the Valkyr and a lot of, like, Nordic Viking quests, which was really cool. Hey, thanks for following, Rodriguez. What's up? Uh-oh, we're questioning Gyoto. Uh-oh. He only met Gosetsu, and he introduced him to the Garleans. World War with all the Nordic gods. Yes, but they made, they had just a bunch of quests, and I can't remember the name of the area, but you look up, you have stuff about Odin and Helia and wolves, and it's just like a place that actually looks like Norway in game, and it had like these crazy colors that just looked like autumn all the time. It was gorgeous. Stormheim, yes, thank you. Stormheim, I couldn't think of the name. Yokai and other myths to work with, that's true. I mean, they can literally just go off of all of their own culture, whereas in our games, we're going off of, you know, other cultures. Yeah, Storm Peaks was Wrath, yep. But Stormheim, I believe, yeah, that is what it was called. Right, the Valkyrs, weren't they the ones that actually turned the humans into undead for Sylvanas? Too many storms. But yeah, Stormheim was when I worked with Odin and Legion. Which I actually felt bad about because, like, once you actually do the quest to learn the story, like, you try to get Odin's, like, you try to get his faith in you for him to believe that, you know, you're good enough. And you to be able to fight Helia, who was actually his daughter. But Helia ended up being what she was, like that terrible monster, because she was going to be forced to be a Valkyr, and she didn't want to, and so he turned her into one, like, against her will. And then all of this stuff happened, and she ended up being down there. Like, she ended up going against him and being, I forget where she was, Helheim. So it's just crazy. Aw, thank you so much, Ryan. What's up? So then you kind of, yeah, he was morally gray. And it was just really, really, like, you were fine. You're like, oh, you know, Odin obviously is the guy that you want to follow. You know, he's the good guy. You know, he's like the god. He's Odin. And you learn all of the quest stuff, and it actually really makes you question doing any quest for him. It's crazy. The Thor Ragnarok movie. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. That was exactly what I thought when I watched Thor Ragnarok, actually. They do have him be a bit of a jerk. I actually bought a book about Norse mythology, but I haven't read it yet. But I did buy one. Oh, speaking of which, actually, this is really sad. So I haven't been to Barnes & Noble a lot recently, but I used to go there every day, like every single day, and buy a book. And apparently they've finally been bought out by somebody who's going to try to save Barnes & Noble and make it like more localized. But apparently like a lot of people think that everyone is just jumping ship because it's going to go bankrupt, which is really bad. Aw, thank you so much, John Bell. I appreciate it. Have a nice rest of your day, love. Much Kappa Crew love. Yes, that is a lot of books. I know it started with the Nook. I hated stuff like that to begin with. Like, I remember my family members getting the Nook and getting, like, ebook stuff. And I was always really upset about it because my aunt always joked about getting me, like, a Nook, for example, or a Kindle. And I always used to get really upset about it because I love books, you know, I love the paper, I love the feel, I love having the light on to have to read it, you know? That's just my thing, and it really, really, really upset me that she thought that I would be okay having a Nook, and I kept saying, you know, it's gonna make it so that books are obsolete, you know? Same thing with newspapers, like newspapers are pretty much obsolete now too. And in some areas, they only have newspapers online, but I'm a big, big, big advocate of Barnes & Noble. I'm a big advocate of literature, and it really, I hope, apparently this guy, he bought out a chain of bookstores in the EU and was able to turn them around, so maybe he can do the same thing here. I hope they're not all just jumping ship, but still. Hey, Mystic, what's up? Yes, the smell of fresh books. Yeah, everybody loves the smell of books. My big thing is books and coffee or espresso. Like, so for me, walking into Barnes & Noble is like euphoria. Like, it's like you just smell the atmosphere. It just smells like coffee and like espresso beans brewing, and you go and you can smell like the pages of the books, and it's just, I always wanted to work at a bookstore just because of this. Like, I didn't care if I made any money at all. I just wanted to work at a bookstore because those are my two favorite things in the world. Absolutely. Death doesn't really deter people from crime. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll see you in a bit, Silent. You're looking for a replacement for WoW? I love 14. The only thing, there are a ton of differences, but one of my big things about playing 14 that is amazing is there's just so much more to each quest. There's so much more dialogue to each quest, which makes you fully understand what you're doing and why you're doing it from different perspectives. I also really love all of the equipment more because it seems like WoW stopped putting any like aesthetically pleasing pieces into tier, and then they stopped doing tier you know, completely. I feel like there aren't a lot of really nicely created pieces in WoW anymore. Like, if you want to get like really, really good transmog, you have to go back and do the old raids, which I think is great, but it sucks that there's nothing for, you know, retail. And what's also really cool about 14 is you can be every single class on one character, and you have classes that help you or you have quests that help you learn that class called class quests. Then there's the main story quest, which you have to do to get to end game. You really can't just blow by it. And then there are side quests too, and all of your dailies. It's insane. There's so much. Books are an acquired taste, I agree. Yeah. Or, you know, reuse. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I appreciate that, Lear. Yes, it shows my character name above my head. I won't replace you. I mean, but it's different, like, having the glamour change. Like, theirs isn't even that the gear was changing, it was that they were making everything boxy, and it was the same type of gear for every single character, no matter what class you played. So it didn't really play along with the class fantasy, you know? I can't change the character's name now. Aw, thank you so much, Q-Tip, for the resub. It's so crazy. I cannot believe that I've been streaming for a year and a half. It's insane. We should get paid for the time we put in. Oh yeah, of course, Exmodius. No problem at all, and I probably pronounced your name completely incorrectly. There's a lot more to it. So even that being a detailed response isn't enough, but hopefully it gives you a little bit of a look into it. I'm glad you're downloading it. You definitely just have to see for yourself. You don't like my name, though? What the heck? And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's just really amazing to see how far we've come in that year and a half. It really is. Did I get this Aethernet already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Exmodeus, gotcha. FF's tome currently system is so much better than WoW's RNG. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I liked RNG for certain things. Like, I really disliked when they decided to have the artifact weapons, because in my opinion, the weapon that you get from a raid, that you get as a drop from being there, you know, from doing your best DPS, whatever, from doing the mechanics, from showing up to raid, you know, or from winning a loot roll, you know, that should be the way that you get your best weapon. It shouldn't be from a Mythic Plus that isn't, you know, top tier PvE. It shouldn't be handed to you that you need to, you know, keep changing and having to get artifact power to make better. Like, it should be from a raid. Hey, thanks for the follows. Aggressive Skunk, what's up? Things they forgot about. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, definitely Exmodius. Exmodeus. And let me know what you decide to make in what class. There's a lot to it. There's, like, so much description for each and every, race and for each and every class, and there's backstory to each, so I'm sure you'll think it's a lot of fun. Hey, thanks for the follow, Racer King, what's up? Not tied to rating? It's okay. I mean, it's different, though, because it's a different game, but for WoW, it was always that it was tied to raid, and then they changed it, because they were being lazy. Yeah, and the Warforged and Titanforged, so instead of creating new armor, they just have Warforged and Titanforged armor. Like, that's stupid. It's stupid. But they should never replace the main way of gearing. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel anyway. Yeah, and then a lot of people don't even do that grind, which I don't mind having to grind for stuff like that, but I don't think it should be for your main weapon. Like, I don't know, it's just stupid. Like, I liked the weapon drops, I guess, is the best way I can put it. I liked getting my weapon from completing a serious raid at top tier, you know? I am doing amazing today. How are you, Chezrock? Yeah, shouldn't have dumbed a lot of stuff down. No, I know that you still have to raid to get the very best weapon at the end of the expansion. I just was annoyed that it didn't come from the raid. That you just got stuff that you had to add to the weapon that you already had. Yeah, exactly, Zelphus, exactly. An Arcanist? Nice! Yep, a lot of people have actually compared it to exactly like a Warlock. They've said Mage was more of like Thaumaturge Black Mage, but yeah. All 15 at max, so you'll never know what to play? That's not a bad thing, though. But then again, though, at the same time, Gwyd, it's a different game, so maybe I'll like that I can get better gear from other ways, like crafting. I mean, see, that's the thing, too, because crafted gear, having it mean so much in this game is really good. Because, excuse me, in WoW, they pretty much took away any reason for crafting to be, you know, valuable. And you get, like, pretty much almost max crafting at the beginning of each expansion now. Like, you don't have to level it up from 1. And pretty much the only thing that really sells is alchemy stuff and cooking stuff so that people can have potions and, you know, food for their raids as consumables for progression. But, like, they changed it so that the gear that you crafted you couldn't actually sell for other people to use. It could only really be for yourself. You know, same thing with leatherworking, same thing with tailoring, like, it's just dumb. Let me pause the universe real quick. Aww, poor thing doesn't understand. That's like when I try to explain to my mom about streaming. She's like, so you do what now? And I'm like, you know, I talk to people live and I play a game. And she's like, they watch your game? And I was like, well, I respond to people in chat. And she doesn't get it. So when I actually sent her the work to game video, the YouTube link, she was just like, I was like, here, I think I did a pretty good job, you know? I didn't answer a lot of the questions, but I had a lot of fun. And she watched it and she's like, you're right, I don't get it, but you looked really cute. I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, exactly, Kono, and that's how it should be. I just don't think that it was that way in World of Warcraft. Gosetsu!
Was that?
Oh, God.
That was Gosetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble.
I don't think he's in trouble. I
Please,
think he was just yelling.
I suppose we should follow her then.
That does sound amazing, Silent. I don't need to move to Texas. I just need to go.
Victory to the samurai!
Oh, yeah. We won. The Ren Fair in Texas. Oh, I don't know. I didn't read if it was in Dallas or Houston. Hang on, Misty. I will get to your question in just a moment.
10 in a row.
After this cutscene.
Gosetsu.
Oh,
Ah,
this is a surprise.
he's so
What
excited.
in blazes are you three doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
He's probably like super revered here and like wasn't in trouble at all.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisagumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
That is so great. You somehow befriended, and they said they would set you free if you could defeat a certain number of people. That's literally the best thing
10 votes
ever.
for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one.
Apparently the last one was a good
And with
fight.
that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations.
That it was that simple.
Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
He's just like, yeah, all right, you can go, but just don't get into trouble again, okay? You can handle 2 streams? Okay, good. I mean, if you had to go, it's okay. I'm just saying. I mean, watching all that stuff is great, too. I literally haven't watched any of E3 yet this year, so. Okay, so, let me read this. Raids drop the pieces that you can trade in for all of your top tier gear. I feel like the system is flawed because you have a crafting system that does nothing but glam gear. I think it would actually be cool if you could do that. If you could actually take items and have a crafter create, you know, not necessarily top tier gear, but I don't know. I think it's kind of wasted on glam gear. Maybe it's not in FF14 just because everybody loves glamour so much. But I think it would be cool if they could actually create gear that was, you know, not necessarily the best for raid tier gear, but almost there, you know what I mean? So that you could go in with a full set and do really well, but obviously pay quite a bit of money for. Like, that's kind of where I feel like it fell short in WoW, was that they could only create gear for themselves. So there was no reason to actually take a production profession. But I think it's really odd that you get pieces from raid that you trade in for top tier gear. I feel like if there's a raid drop, that should be your top tier gear as long as you're doing it on the highest tier. But what I always thought was weird in WoW was that you could get your highest tier gear, and as long as you had something else that was higher item level for that slot, you could trade it to somebody else so that they had that piece, which I always thought was really stupid as well. Because that kind of defeats the purpose of going in and doing it again, you know? In the catch-up patch? Oh, gotcha, that makes sense. Hey, thanks for the follow, Arcanus, what's up? Hang on, let me scroll back up and read some of this. It is great for starting off raids or playing catch-up? Oh, okay. I thought the way it was worded that it was only for glamour stuff. Talking to your mom about dead crimes. That he wants raiders to need to rely on crafters, so... Oh, not need to rely on them, gotcha. Well, I mean, if that's how Yoshi P feels. And it seems like, you know, the game is really thriving and a lot of people are coming over to 14, so maybe he's doing it correctly. You can overmeld crafting gear, then you can replace it for raid drops. That's true. I didn't think about that. Well, I wasn't saying that you absolutely had to do that. Like, a lot of things for me, too, is I base a lot of stuff, you know, on skill. Like, especially in WoW, I always felt like if you were good enough at your class, you didn't need top-end gear to compete with people. Like, you still needed good gear, but you didn't need high-end gear. You know what I'm saying? Except for, like, tier pieces where you would get an added ability. You know, those were... You can't argue with that. Like, you have an added ability. You know what I mean? But, like, for everything else, it just... I don't know. So, I would never not bring someone, you know, just because he's a warrior, and let's say, like, you know, eye level cap was, like, 380, but we were doing, like, normal content at the time, and so this person was, like, 310 or 320, you know, for an example. I feel like if he knew his class, he would still be able to perform. Unless he was a tank, because then he would get hit, you know... He probably, A, wouldn't be able to keep aggro as well, or B, you would have to heal him like crazy because he would get hit so hard, but... Oh, it's always 20 item levels below? Gotcha. They have crafters make them an entire set of crafted gear? That's insane! Oh, I didn't know it had a limit either. 8 warriors with 4-piece D3 for one night and one fight? Yeah, exactly. And they had to have it. Like, if you didn't have it for that fight, you wouldn't be able to do it. Was it 8 warriors? I thought it was 4. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of... No, I was thinking of the 4 horsemen fight, where you had to have tanks for each horse, and they had to be completely geared out. And if you didn't, like, you wouldn't be able to complete it. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Was the 4 horsemen. That's Vanilla Nax? Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Wait. You do have to have the minute idol of them to get in. Yeah, it pretty much was Trinket Biss. But the drop rate was absolutely horrible, too, when you did Withered Gym. Hey, thanks for the follow. Rude Beer, what's up? You were talking 4 horsemen? Oh, okay, gotcha. But I wasn't thinking that you needed 8 warriors, though. I thought you needed 4. I thought you needed 4 warrior tanks, 1 for each guy, and then you had to have the full 4-piece tier. I didn't think it was 8. That's crazy, though. But at least I knew what you were talking about, though. It was 8? I believe you. I was just saying I thought it was only 4. Oh, tank swaps. Yeah. Okay, I got you. That's crazy. I know. I love how, like, I'm doing all this stuff in Kugane, and I, like, stopped this cinematic, or the cutscene, so that I could keep up with chat. And I'm trying to comment on stuff that I haven't even gotten to yet or experienced. It's all good. Keep talking. I love it. And I love how we just stormed in thinking that we were going to save Gosetsu. And he saved himself. No, not everyone does have a static, but if he talks about how much of a nerd Hancock is. Oh, you want to talk about how much of a nerd Hancock is? I think he's just weird. I don't think he's necessarily a nerd. But, what was I going to say? Oh, Yuzan is actually thinking about putting a static together if anybody's interested. He is one of my mods in chat and the person who pretty much manages my Discord. Nerd in the most affectionate sense. It's okay. I'm a nerd. It's all right. For a man who has just defeated 10 samurai in a row, Gosetsu is looking rather sheepish. Always get the materia. See, everybody's been telling me something different. People were like, if a piece didn't work for you, then you should get a different piece so that you can sell it on the market board. And then other people said I should get the materia. Hey, Jester, it goes well. How are you, bro? And yes, it's on Aether. No, it's all good, Zelphus. I was just saying for anybody that was interested, I think he is looking for people, so. Materia is best for vendor. Gotcha. Thank you. Hey, thanks for the follow. Haley Sweet, what's up? An honorless human? No. The gear is replaced in like 2 levels. Okay. I mean, I didn't intend to use it. There was nothing that I could use. I just feel like every time I've talked about it, there have been different, bits of advice going either way. No, I know that's a good thing. It's just cute because people will be like, no, you should do this. And then someone else will be like, no, you should do this. So, I mean, it's great and it helps chat to thrive. But I always feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. You level each classified. See, I don't level classes over dungeon spam. So I guess, like, if I don't need the gear, I'll get the materia. If I can use the gear, I'll get the gear. Well, no, I was being silly. For the most part. About being wrong. It's just funny. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jux Melina. What's up? It's just what you want to prioritize. That's true. I didn't think about that. I forgot that Alfie didn't come with us. He's like, oh, Gosetsu. I have not played Guild Wars 2. I do have it downloaded, but I have not tried it out yet, so I couldn't tell you how it compared. Gear vs. Materia, and you'll double check. Well, it was mainly chat was talking about Gear vs. Materia, but still. You feel like it's easier to ground out levels in 14 instead of WoW? It might be, I have no idea. But I'm sorry, Mojo Hamster. Oh! You vile fiend, malevolent trickster, how kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first, I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. That's so great. You never got to the end game? I do have it downloaded, I just haven't tried it at all. Wait, what happened to Lady Yugiri? Oh, they parted ways. We have not set a date yet. Oh, gotcha. It's all good. Hey, I've been there. I know how being exhausted from work goes. You can make large Valkyrie women. You should post a link of what they look like. Oh, that's horrible. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army unto your lands. The Norn, is that what they're called? What's Cyberpunk 2077? Book of the Norn, basically Vikings. Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's what they're called. I'll have to look them up. Once Lord Hine understood this, he bade Yugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous day by the day, for the new viceroy, Yotsuyu, is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is not the word... Oh my god, I can't read today. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hine. There's a big quest line with the Norn. So why did Guild Wars not just get, like, expanded upon? Like, with expansions and patches and additions to the game? Like, why is there a Guild Wars 2? Open world RPG from the guys that made The Witcher? Ooh, that sounds nice, actually. Lord Hien? Oh, thank you. I know, and actually, speaking of that, Silent, I will be buying my AC Tifa cosplay, and it's crazy. Like, you have to get it from China, essentially, unless you make it for yourself, and you have to measure, like, every part of your body to a T. Like, when I did the OG one, it was just kind of rigged with, like, stuff I had or could purchase, you know, just because of it, shorts, tank top, you know, stuff like that, but still. Multiple expansions, but then they released 2. Oh, okay. It takes place 100 years after the first? That's weird. More like co-op companions instead of full-on MMO mode? Oh, gotcha. I had no idea, that's why I was curious. I just thought it was odd to have a Guild Wars 1 and then a Guild Wars 2. But a lot of people were talking about there being like a WoW 1 and a WoW 2 as well. LSA pretty much told Alphino that he wasn't coming with us. That he was better off here. And he's like, no, I can fight. And she's like, no. No. Guild War 2's expansion, so let you... Oh, okay, cool. Sure, take a picture of it. Oh yeah, definitely I will, Keek. I mean, I have the game downloaded. I haven't finished installing it or anything, but still. Well, I know he's the diplomat and she's the warrior. It was just cute. It was just cute that she was like, no, you stay here. You're better at this. And he was like, oh, okay. Yes, it does have PvP. Oh, you're being sarcastic, I think. Never mind. Hey, thanks for the follow. Curly Top Coffee, what's up? I kind of figured that out once I realized that you had given me quite a bit of the advice. So I was like, wait, he has to know, right? Aw, I appreciate it. We actually have quite a few people coming over from the Work to Game podcast, which is absolutely amazing. Those guys are ridiculous for actually having me be a part of it. And even though I felt like a dork, because I thought that I spoke really well, after watching it I realized that I missed questions. It was still a lot of fun and I hope to do more. I know. And hopefully you guys have a lot of fun with the stream. And hopefully you keep coming back. That's the best part. Oh, and I know I sound like a YouTuber, but anytime you hit that follow button, make sure to keep notifications on so you can see when I go live. I love this music. It's like the beginning menu of FF7. No need to think of it like an interview. Well, yeah, but still. It was a fun discussion. I had a lot of fun doing it, but I was also very caffeinated. And I hadn't...
The water,
Ooh, I'll tell you
how
after
it
this.
turned crimson in the morning sun.
A WoW Fuji, yeah. But it's a WoW Fuji-san. Even more
A
dorky.
shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
There. I know, I never remember the flight points. Oh, they are pretty. She is cute. I like that. But yeah, no, it was more of, I didn't realize, like, I didn't watch the live letter, and all of the information that I had was just from what I had experienced so far in the game, which wasn't much because I was doing a lot of MSQ on one class, so I couldn't really give intelligent answers to certain questions, I guess. And when I rewatched it, I realized that I was just talking a mile a minute going around the things that they had talked about. Women that could crush my skull in one hand. I mean, I'm planning on getting my legs to be so muscly that I could crush a watermelon between them, so there's that. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Brienne would be one of your favorites then. I don't even think Zara's in here. Hey, Frosty Rain, thanks for the follow. What's up? Lisa's like, I think we could just swim. And the guy's like, I mean, if you want to swim. Did Lise really go out here to swim? Seriously? Oh my god, I forgot you could swim. It's so awesome. No, you don't play much? I mean, I've literally been progressing in the MSQ every single day. I've still only played one class though, so. And I still haven't actually completed everything, but hey, it's all good. Was your inspiration for 14 character? Really? Oh yeah, it's all good. I actually love all of the MSQ stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Wait, are we really swimming and not taking a boat? Diving soon? Yay! Hey, Vox, thanks for the follow. What's up? Ooh, what kind of soup? Soup sounds amazing. I actually haven't eaten anything except a salad today, and I'm starving. So I might have to go get food soon. I'm sorry to say. Boat machine broke. Well, it's just cute because our turtle friend was like, you know, we'll take the boat for anybody who wants to. And then she's like, no, I could swim. I'm tired of boats. So I just think it's funny that we really did swim. And Soroban's just like, meh. Walking on water? That would be cool. And thank you so much for the follow again. Am I supposed to go up these steps? Okay. Tea broth with chicken and rice? That sounds amazing. The reason you couldn't take a boat was to... Oh, really? So her suggesting it was just kind of pushing you to swim because they couldn't really do it? That's awesome. It's kind of a cool way to sneak that in, you know, not actually being able to do it because of the limitations, but having you decide that you wanted to swim. Oh. I thought you were being serious. Oh, PS4, duh. Okay. Thanks, guys. Wow, thanks. Thanks. I thought you were being serious. I was like, oh, that's cool that they incorporated that, you know, and put it into the story. Whatever. You guys are so mean to me. Whatever. I actually liked all of the patch quests after ARR. Like, even all of the messenger ones, I thought it was a lot of fun. Everybody thought that I wouldn't enjoy it because apparently that's when everybody stops playing if they're streaming, but I enjoyed it. Oh, that's awesome, Vox. I appreciate it. And I hope you like the stream as well. You blame PS3? Oh, okay. Of course it's fun to bait me. No, I know it's nothing like WoW swimming. Actually, the first time I realized that I could swim, I tried to, like, go, like, dive down into the water and I couldn't. What? What's really important? That it's not like swimming or what? It is easy. Part of a side quest chain? Okay, so I'll have to pick that up. Ooh, I like his hair. Look at that purple. King Moggle Mog Moogles are the best. That was a fun fight, though. When you do the Moogle... Is it like a primal fight? It was fun. Oh, you can only dive in 4.0 areas? RIP. May give it a first ever playthrough? I haven't played it, but I saw Carnage play it a little bit. And if you buy it on Steam, you can, like, speed up your movement, which is kind of cool. That was chat's cookout money. Aww. Hey, thanks for the follow, Fergoosh. What's up? What? That poor guy. He wants to pay for us to get across. And this guy is pretty, he's like, will this take care of it? And Tensui's like, I'm not sure if you could get there safely unless you tripled it. Like, what? What? That's so mean. He's trying to be so nice. Hey, thanks for the follow, Clothova. Blah, blah, blah. Clothova. I appreciate it. Alright. Have fun, Kono. Looks like I'm talking to a firebender. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Thought I said swim about what? No, I know I can swim and that I can't dive. Someone said that I would learn how to dive later on. And that I can only dive in some areas. You can now swim in Costa. Oh, that's cool. It's not just Steam? Oh, for some reason I thought that you could only, like, run around on your character really fast in the Steam version. I know it's a shakedown, but still. But I mean, he left his post, so I feel like we should just be able to cross. And we're always sticking our noses where they don't belong. Like, we absolutely have to go see what's going on over here. Really? Like, really? Oh, I can ride my fat cat now. This area is beautiful, though. Like, look at all the molten rock and rock, not lock, molten rock and everything. Hey, they're like fire crabs. It's so cool. Yes, I do have the zombie fat cat. There's a manual you have to read and then you grow gills. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, kind of odd for a humanoid character to grow gills, but hey, I'm sure it'll make sense. Oh. I was like, that would actually be kind of cool. Some kind of, like, weird, like, I don't know, magical stuff that you could learn from, like, maybe, I don't know, like a conjurer or something? I don't know. Magic. Yeah, exactly, magic. Well, I kind of figured you couldn't grow fins in a shark tail, but I thought gills would be cool. Like, just on your neck or something. Seriously. Hey, thanks for the follow, Ivano Harains. What's up? I mean, it would make sense if you would find... Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, like Harry Potter. That's what I was thinking when I was talking about it, but... Yep. Gillyweed. And I was specifically thinking of that scene in the movie, too. When he's, like, freaking out because he can't breathe when he's growing the gills, then he goes to jump in the water. How characters breathe while underwater, they literally got told magic is the answer.
To my associate's requests.
That's so great.
I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pilot. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us.
Uh-oh.
You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy...
I feel like this guy's gonna die after saying all of this stuff.
Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
I feel like they're gonna start going out to sea, and like we're gonna see immediately like 2 ships come up on each side of them and just attack them. Unless like the tax really is a farce and you don't actually have to pay it, you know?
To them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
But you know what I mean? If it is just all talk.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
What's right?
And where did the Kugane stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion.
Yotsuyu comes up soon. Oh, the one they were talking about?
The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Hey, where did he go?
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and
Where
if
did our
so
shell
many of
dude
you are Doman
go?
to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Developed. The Guild Ward 1's fan asked how characters breathe underwater if fights and such was going to happen underwater. I mean, I like that answer. I think it's cute. It is still a surprise. Like, I still don't necessarily know what he looks like or what he's gonna do, too. You gotta pay the troll toll.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
I feel like rather than having like the English type accent that they have, that they should have more of like Asian type, like Gosetsu. Like, I know his still isn't perfect either, but I just feel like if they're here, I don't know. They just don't look like they don't sound like they'd look.
Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat.
Hey, Hildebrand Detective, what's up?
The captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge.
It's
of
called.
Burma's
Oh, okay,
radical
gotcha.
elements.
I didn't
I believe
realize
she's
that it was
holding
culturally
court in one of the
mixed.
fishing villages even as we speak.
I just was thinking of everybody in Kugane and then coming over here to Othard, or I believe was where we were, like having these people like dress in what they're dressed like, and they kind of look like that's what they would sound like. And then to have him talk the way he did, I was like, whoa. Lego Star Wars, a Skywalker saga? They haven't hired a huge staff voice of actors? Well, I mean, still. A 5-minute game? Ooh.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find
I just
Sullivan
love
and put
how
this here at once.
he can't just talk. He has to yell. That she-devil! Like, what?
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
And we didn't have to worry about being triple charged. We only had to pay the regular fee. That's nice. Just turned on Japanese voices. I mean, that's true. That would work. I don't know. I guess I should have expected it doing it with the English dubbing, but still. I was like, wait a second. But then I also feel bad for expecting him to sound Japanese. It's more like specifically why I said they should. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, he's wearing the clothes. He looks like he's from that area. Like, that just sounds so bad. No, I didn't say there was anything wrong with the English voices. I was just expecting someone who looked like that to sound Japanese. Curls Japanese is one of your favorite Japanese singers. Oh, really? You should post some of her stuff. I had no idea. That's so cool. She even sings one of the Primal songs? Oh, so I haven't come across her yet. Well, you should totally post something of hers that isn't the Primal song so that there's no spoilers. I'm sure German voices would be hilarious. So wait, how many different voices can you have for this? Like, how many different languages is it dubbed in? French, German, English, and Japanese. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's not as many as I thought, but it's still cool. J-E-N-D. Oh, F2? It's just funny reading it that way. Well, you should say it now, Silent, now that you've brought it up. Wait, so what is her name, though? All I see are the symbols. It's cool that she's a big fan, though, of 14. Like, does she play? Nanjo Yoshino. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You have the fat cat minion? I'm sure he's just as cute as the mount. Hey, at least he came over here. At least we found Soroban again and he didn't just completely leave. That's great. Yes, it was the Railgun song. 'Cause they come in a pack? Yeah, that definitely is a dad joke. Cute, but still a dad joke. She tweeted playing cosplay before she got brought on as a... Oh, that's so cool! It's neat that she has a Twitter, too, and that she actually tweets stuff like that. Like her literally playing the game in a cosplay, that's so cool. I know, I have to sell my stuff. Going to get fish and turtle? And people food? Alright, well thank you so much for hanging out, Viscous. I appreciate it, and I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST if you want to hang out. Voiced by... Oh, this is cool. We should make a Reddit for stream, guys. I keep saying that that's something that I want to do, but I haven't actually been on Reddit enough. Like, long enough to be able to create a subreddit. Hey, thanks for the follows. I'm sorry, Flame, Gently, and Midnight. What's up, love? Alright, well, hurry back, Silent. Oh, it's so cute! Look at the little outfits! Oh my god. She looks so young, too. Like, how old is she? Like, she just looks so young. The Japanese VA for Asuna from Sao did the opening for the... Oh, gotcha. 35? Really? She literally looks like she's like 15. That's insane. At least he's still helping us, though. I was really worried that he just kind of left us high and dry, and I felt really bad. I am good. How are you, Stickles? She's older than me, too. She just doesn't look like it. It's crazy. She looks really good for her age. I actually have a Japanese grandma who was from Okinawa, but she lives here now. And she still runs marathons and stuff, and can like run circles around people and just is super healthy, and she's like 80 something. It's insane. Stop by and wave. Aw, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Nightmare Moon. What's up? She was having issues keeping up with her idol group for Love Live because she was older. So what? Who cares? Then they get old practically overnight. I mean, yeah, there are some actors, like the one guy, I can't think of the actor's name, but he's in Mortal Kombat. Oh my god, what is his name in Mortal Kombat? Shang something? What was it? Shang Tsung, yes. So the guy that plays Shang Tsung he's in an episode of The Man in the High well, a couple episodes of The Man in the High Castle, which is like it's a show based on like if Germany had actually won in World War II. And it's funny because he even then like doesn't look super old, but you can start to see the wrinkles. Is his name Chris Lambert? Oh, played Raiden in the first one. Gotcha. No, the guy that played Shang Tsung, yeah. He's 55? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, and that's the big thing with Keanu. I mean, he's starting to look old now. Like, just in, I never thought he really started to look old until I saw the newest, John Wick. Like, in John Wick 3, there are a couple of scenes that I'm not sure if it's just the makeup trying to make him look like he's too old for this, you know? But he's starting to look a little bit aged, but not too bad. But yeah, that guy looks great too. Keanu's a vampire. Well, it was more of his face. Like, I don't know if it was like the way the stubble was, or if, because it looked like he'd put on a little bit of weight too. I don't know what it was, but still. I wonder if there's a way for me to get down there without jumping. Oh, I can go back to the stairs over here. Duh. And I can unlock this too. I'm sure he's a really good guy. He seems like it would be a really nice guy. Actually, stop it, Siri. There's one... I heard that it was like his wife or his girlfriend or something. Actually, it was really sad. I don't know why I randomly looked up stuff like this, but I was randomly looking up like actors and actresses dying from like tragic events and stuff like that. And apparently his wife or girlfriend had died in a car accident or something, and she was like high on drugs after being at a party at Marilyn Manson's house. I probably don't have all of the facts straight, but it was just really, really, really sad. Like, I guess she was going through a lot, like, mentally, but I don't know, it was sad. And it was his girl, you know, like, I guess whatever thing he was doing, like, he ended up stopping filming and he went into, like, a depression or something. It was really sad. Coming from John Wick 3 and then seeing him on stage. Wait, when did you see him on stage, Polgar? Oh, with the Microsoft thing? What? Keanu was? Are you serious? He was on for the conference? And I know the fall won't kill me, but still, I love that mount. That is so cute. I love it. He announced Cyberpunk. That is so cool. I mean, I would literally just watch that without being interested in the game whatsoever, just to watch him announce it. That's so cool. You get it from the Beast Tribes? It's gorgeous. I love it. It's like 2 minutes. I don't care. I used to be so infatuated with Johnny Depp back in the day. When I was really young, I thought he was like the hottest thing. And I literally would record stuff on my VCR that had Johnny Depp in it, even if it was like a trailer that he was in for like 20 seconds. The fangirling is real over here. I'm just saying. Majestic Goo. Wait, what did I do? What do you mean when it said caught up on chat? Yeah, VCR. It was really bad. And I know there's fall damage. I just still wanted to go down the steps. I do. I love pirates. I had this really... He did an interview that was like an interview with this British guy who interviews like everyone about movies, but like they're so boring a lot of the times, and a lot of people would fall asleep from them, but I recorded the whole thing on my VCR and I was like so infatuated with it. Taping the old Star Wars movies, yep. My parents actually had, and I wish I could find it now, but my parents actually had, it was a tape, because way back in the day, when I was younger, when I was little, I was like a year or two old. Hey, thanks for the follow, what's up? Edward Scissorhands, yeah, that was a good one. But my parents would record every single Christmas movie, because back in the day, they weren't on all the time, you know, like now, if you have TV, there's like 25 Days of Christmas on like ABC Family, and they have like all of those old Christmas movies on like every day. Well, back then, it wasn't like that. You know, if you missed when it was airing, you know, you missed it for the season. And so my parents spent like 2 or maybe even 3 years recording every single one on this one VHS for me. And I think they still have it in their basement, but I don't know. That's commitment. Talking about WoW versus 14 gameplay and combat. Oh, I completely missed that. I'm sorry. I mean, I saw you tagging someone talking about it, but I didn't realize that the question was for me. I'm sorry about that. The combat is a little bit different. I haven't checked out the PvP scene. I've heard that the 14 PvP scene is fun, but it's not as, you know, big in the community as it is in like WoW and Guild Wars 2. But that it is fun to do. The combat is different. For me, what's really crazy is when I started playing, I was complaining about there being a longer GCD, which made the combat seem a bit slow. But right now, playing Bard, I have abilities that are on and off the GCD, and I have a ridiculous amount of abilities and some buffs that only work on buffing some abilities that you have to use for priority, which is really crazy. So there's never a moment where I'm waiting for something to come off cooldown or what have you, or waiting for a proc. Like, there's always something to do as a Bard, as well as I pretty much use almost every single ability on my UI in some shape or form, even if it's just out in the world. and I have 4 bars, whereas in WoW, I played a Frost Mage, so I had like 4 abilities that I used for the most part. One thing that I do find is a little bit weird is that the movement and the jumping, even though they work and the graphics are a lot prettier for movement and jumping, I feel like it's a lot different in WoW. I'm not sure if this is more smooth and that's why it seems odd to me, but it's definitely different. But I love the game. I mean, so far I haven't, there hasn't been a part that I haven't enjoyed from the game. And yes, video cassette. Bunny ears on the TV? Hey, I had a friend in high school who still used bunny ears for a TV in the living room when I went to go hang out with her. And if you stood on a certain part of the floor, you could get better reception. It was weird. I'm using whatever the default movement is. We do play in the same server? That's awesome. That is awesome, EG. I didn't know there was a difference. And getting up to change the channel, yep. I still did that for a really long time, too. And I always thought, Klithova, that beating the crap out of, like, my Sega would make it work better. That and my VCR. Like, for some reason, my VCR would, like, tapes would either get stuck in it, or if you put in a tape after a while, it would just pop out. So, like, you would put the tape in, it would sound like it was going to start, and then it would pop out, and then you'd have to do it again, and it would pop out. And so I literally, like, would take the cassette out of it and just, like, hit the top of it for, like, 5 minutes and then put it back in. Yep, blowing into the VCR or cartridges. Yep. I haven't watched live TV in forever either. Now I have Netflix and I have Hulu and stuff like that. And I just watch, like, I wait until stuff is, like, fully, what is that word? I can't think of the word. Where, like, everything is already out and you get, like, you can watch full seasons on Netflix and stuff. It's not completed, though. It's in something. Now I'm not going to be able to think of it. No, not off season. This is going to bother me. In syndication. They're in syndication. That's what it was. So, like, if for some reason you do watch live TV, you'll see, like, a random old episode, and it won't necessarily be in order. Thank you so much for coming to say hi. I appreciate Maniac, and I hope you have an amazing day as well. In syndication, that's what it was. Sorry, guys. I had to think of it. I was like, oh my god. I don't watch a lot on YouTube, but I have some certain people that talk about a lot of lore stuff, especially for WoW. Like, I love watching Novels videos. I love watching the Work to Game podcast now, but most of my stuff I watch on Netflix. When you hit S, oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't realize back. I never really look behind or make my character walk different ways. The only thing that I do know is with, like, the targeting that you do is if I'm running the opposite way, sometimes I get messed up. And I'll use an ability and it'll make my character face the target rather than keep moving in the direction that I'm going, which can mess me up when I'm worried about AoE, but still. And yes, I actually wrote that down, Klithova. So I will be watching some of that later. A future criminal justice official? I mean, I can imagine. I used to watch a lot of Law and Order SVU, actually. But there were some episodes that, like, really, really, really got me heated. Like, I would talk about episodes later on with people, and it would just be, like... Or during when I was watching it with friends, like, I feel like it really tries on your morals. Like, about episodes that have to do with, like, trafficking and whether or not, like, they had a choice, or if, you know, they were going to be this way because of everything that happened to them. Or, like, there's a video game episode where these parents were so obsessed with this video game that they forgot that they even had a kid. And so they locked the kid up in the basement and they, like, wouldn't even feed it or anything. And then the mom was, like, just so detached from the kid that, sorry, I gotta move. That, like, that's not how what episode went? How is it not how it went? They played like video games or something. And there was a kid that they had to save a kid in the video game or something. They were more interested with the kid. Oh, that's what it was. She got in an accident and thought her daughter had been replaced. Was that the same one where they played the video game, though? Because there was one that they played the video game, and they were, like, so adamant to save the child in the video game that they, like, they heard a boy shouting for help. Oh, gotcha. That is what it was. But that one, too, when I had watched that back in the day, the boy's voice was the game. Yeah. Okay. And when I watched that one way back in the day, like I haven't watched it recently or anything, obviously, which is why I couldn't remember. But I've watched almost all of the old ones. But it's just like when the whole old cast was there, like before people started to leave and were like trying to do movies and stuff. They just announced FTP with all content and stuff on Xbox. Oh, really? People will actually like that for Phantasy Star. Hey, thanks for the follow. 8-Bit, what's up? And hi, GTX. But yeah, so there was that, and I just kind of really hated that. But, you know, it's what it is. And I stopped watching it recently, but I don't watch a lot of stuff that's, you know, current on TV. Like, most of the stuff that I've watched on Netflix were, like, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad is one of my favorites, Dexter, until the end of the 4th season, because I think it got crappy after that. That's pretty much it. I mean, I've watched a lot of Seinfeld, but that's not really, like, a show. It's a sitcom, so that's different. I used to watch, what was it? 10 Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter, something like that. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's not, like, a drama or anything. It's a show about nothing, yeah. Well, I meant, like, more of a sitcom than anything, so, like, you don't really have to follow it to appreciate each episode. But, yes, it is one of the best shows ever. She's always cranky. They're talking about how, like, what we should do being part of the Doman Liberation Front. And we're trying to see if we're going to walk into a trap. No more Western TV for you? I mean, most of it is pretty bad, I can agree. And a lot of it's mainly superheroes now, too. Like, I'm not a big fan of... I don't know, like... I don't mind superhero movies, but I think that we've gone a little bit too far with making every single thing, like, rebooted.
Even accounting for the rebellion. Such
Hang on, I'll get to you guys in just a second.
Pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Who is that?
It is she, sworn enemy.
Oh, that's Yatsuyu.
My master, the traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans, Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Oh my god, it's that guy. It's that guy that's run away every single time we've come into contact with him.
How very dull. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
She's very quiet. Can you guys hear the audio?
Come now.
Oh,
You've no
there we
reason
go.
to look so afraid.
Now she's yelling.
You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the
I didn't
wind
turn it
than
up.
stand
She just
tall
started
and be
screaming.
broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you
She's
today
kind of a
seeking
jerk.
affirmation.
I know. I wasn't
Heartfelt
expecting that.
declaration. You're free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should.
But why
A
did she
resident of your
choose to
village,
side with the
one of
Garlands?
your
Like, why did
neighbors,
she
mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kugane this
essentially
morning.
sell her city?
They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane. But we both know that simply isn't true, don't we?
I know, I'll be told.
Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you?
She just called him
Have any of you
slow.
anything to say? To swear?
She kind of reminds me of, okay, so have you guys seen Kill Bill? So she reminds me of Lucy Liu in Kill Bill. Like, she hates all of the bosses, you know, in Japan and what they did to her parents, and then she ends up being the big boss. Like, that's who this chick reminds me of. That's who Yatsuyu reminds me of, is Lucy Liu in Kill Bill. Like, she hates all of that stuff, but then she ends up being the leader of it and being just as bad, you know? I don't know. New Tales of Game.
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Sorry, Keek.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Like, she just seems like she's on a power trip, you know? It's the Xbox conference. So, is literally Square like one of the last conferences tomorrow? She wants him to kill himself or to kill somebody else?
Surely you can do that much.
What?
He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
She wants him to kill somebody? He has to prove that he's loyal to the Empire by killing that guy.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
That poor guy.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there.
Oh my god.
To alter work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Well, at least he wasn't going to kill his parents. That's nice. I mean, I understand the decision he has to make for his family and wanting to stay alive for them, but I don't know if that's right. German is 11.
She's right.
Only thing
They
after
would
that.
simply
Oh,
take the
really?
villagers hostage.
So I guess I literally missed the whole thing. I'll have to rewatch it all later tonight. No mercy. So who would I say in chat is Kramer? I would have to say, depending on what they say, it would be either Mystic or Az, because a lot of the stuff that Az says sounds like something that Kramer would say or do. Yuzan? Why would it be Yuzan?
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the
I love how
reprisals
we just
taken
really
the
want to
civilians
do
will be
something,
made
but
to
we
suffer.
can't. It's just so sad. You've been told your actions are Kramer-like? Of course you can be Newman. Newman. I just love how he
Open
says
your
that.
eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I
Oh
will
my god,
approach
my
the
back
village
hurts so
alone and
bad.
identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming...
I know, seriously, you can't just... Aw, thank you so much, Keek. You're so sweet. Holy crap. 120 gift subs. Holy crap. You are insane. Thank you so much. I know, we really need to change those badges, don't we?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Khan.
And yes, I'm saying that first before anybody in chat gets the chance to.
If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can be the sub-owning guy? Aw, thank you so much for the sub, Board Offline. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, right? Always handing out subs.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death.
That sip emote is
like
literally the best. I love how it's literally like waiting for something to happen, like breaking out your popcorn, but it's sipping something. It's so great. I'm not lazy. It's a lot of money to pay an artist to do that. And I do have an emote on the way. I have, my next emote is the glasses pushing up on face. And then, aw, thank you so much, Keek. A new world created by some Japanese guy in George R.R. Martin. Elden Ring done by... Wait, what? What? Poggy, are you serious? What? That sounds amazing. Yeah, and I don't do all of my own stuff. And thank you for the follows, guys. Like, I don't do a lot of my own emotes. Like, I can draw, like I'm kind of creative, but like I couldn't do the work of the people that I commission. Like their work is absolutely amazing. And so I really love the person who has done all of my recent stuff, Lady Ross. She's absolutely amazing. Oh, of Dark Souls. Gotcha. That's so cool. Wait, post me some images. I want to see some leaked images. Come on, guys. What the freak? I mean, that kind of game isn't really my cup of tea, but it's so cool. I appreciate that, Akuka. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I have the emote with glasses being pushed up will be the next thing, and then I'll do the badges. And I think she does a deal for 4 badges too, so we should definitely be able to get those out. I'm getting my bonus this week, so I should be able to do it with that and my Twitch payout too. But thank you guys so much for the subs and the gift subs and all the follows. You guys are amazing.
Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece.
Thank goodness Alice has a head on her shoulders. You know, you see so many dudes in games and in movies just sit there and freaking sack themselves for nothing. Or like, they sack themselves, but you find out that they probably could have gotten out of whatever jam they were in without sacrificing themselves. So it's just great. I just love that she's like, can we just not yet? Like, it might come to that, but let's not do it yet. Hey, Zara, what's up?
Tower stands to the north and east.
Did you have your Space Sunday stream? How'd it go?
Together, you may yet find your miracle.
I know, right? I would blast them too if you could.
Now, leave this place. I must go.
What? He's doing it anyway! Oh my god! Go Setsu! What? He's doing it anyway!
Oh. Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Seriously though, does she not remind you of the chick from Kill Bill? Like, seriously? Go, big dude.
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hey, quiet isn't always bad. I actually have a really bad headache right now. So quiet wouldn't be all that bad.
And I shall surrender myself to you.
Unless you mean chat. I thought you meant like your actual stream audio, but now I feel bad if you meant chat. Oh. He'll surrender himself if she lets people go?
Bring him to the tavern.
Like, seriously, they could use Gosetsu for like the worst things ever. He's a ridiculous samurai with ridiculous skill. Are you serious? They announced the new Xbox? One big fire 4 in the face would do it. But see, now we have to save him. So he might have saved, you know, this family, but now we have to save him. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pink Unicorn. What's up? They do right now? That's so insane. I'm missing so much. I really am going to have to rewatch it. This music is really, really, really amazing. This piano is so heartfelt, it's not even funny. But alright guys, normally I would stream longer because it's Sunday, but my head and my back are absolutely killing me and I need to get some food. So I will be back tomorrow at 7 EST. I'll probably get on later tonight just to play a little bit more to do the story stuff so that I'm on par and actually look around Kugane. But, oh my god, my head absolutely hurts. Ugh. Sorry, guys. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Again, all of the people that are joining stream, please make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you can get notified as soon as I go live via email or on your phone. And please, please, please come back tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST. So tomorrow, the latest I'll be on is 7 p.m. Eastern, because some people get confused for some reason when I say that. And I've been picked on about it too. Hi, Hand. But I'll be on at 7, and I usually go until around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. EST. What did I ask nicely about? Oh, coming back? Well, I try. So if you do not have notifications on, turn them on. If you are not in the Discord, yes, I do get mad. Join the Discord. We have a lot of cool stuff in there. And thank you so much for stopping in, Steven. I'm sorry. My head is actually killing me, and I'm going to go get some food and take care of myself like everybody says I need to. So I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. And follow all of the social media as well. That's where I keep everything updated. And we need to do more community stuff as well. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, we will be doing more of that. Also, I believe some changes are coming to the Discord for people who are of the subscriber role in the Discord, so that there's more of like a reason for you to be a subscriber in the Discord. So we have those changes coming within the next couple of days, and hopefully we can really make this a great place for you guys to hang out and have fun. So thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are amazing. Let's find somebody real quick who is playing 14 that would be fun to host. Let's see. I love how I typed in Final Fantasy XIV and all I saw was Final Fantasy IV. Like, what? Alright, let's see. Let's get some people in here who are just starting. I love sending you guys over to another new person. It's so great. Let's see. Alright, let's see this person. She's not absolutely new, but she's just starting Heavensward, so she might be fun to hang out with. So I am going to send you guys over to her. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Again, get in the Discord, follow on the socials. We need to make sure that we get our movie night in, so we have to do that as well. We just didn't last night because we didn't have D&D, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST, let's talk about more community stuff and where we want the stream and the community to go, because I wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here. So thank you guys so much. And if you could say hi to Jenna Bay and give a follow if you like the content, I would really appreciate it. Mwah.
I don't know where I'm going anymore. Wow, thank you. Where the heck am I going? I'm going this way, okay. Thank you very much for that raid.